the weather on the 4s.
Let's check your weather here with meteorologist Cesar Conejo this morning. You know, Cesar, that rain yesterday was wild.
Brian, you can say that again. It was quite a, I want to say, day and evening. We saw the buildup of the storms, and then we saw them really pour down for us, creating all of those concerns for flooding and flooding issues. And that's why we're expecting to see another round of storms. Once again, we still have that same piece of energy that created that real, just, I want to say, rotation and just environment for it on top of the moisture that we get from monsoon season. And then we see that after that we begin to dry out, warm up, and then even towards the end of the week we start to receive the return of windy and breezier conditions for us. So far right now, outside the ABC4 News studio, a lot nicer. We're seeing plenty of cloud cover, but not much in the way of rain. There is that possibility of seeing a few rain showers, but again, we're in a drought. We can take the light rain, not all of the heavy all-at-once rain. That's where it becomes problematic. Looking at storm tracker radar, we see a few showers still hanging around parts of eastern Utah, going over towards western Colorado, mostly for the higher elevation, but also take a look around the Wasatch and the Uintas. That's where we also see some shower activity hanging around. We expect to see that the rain has cooled us down quite a bit. We have temperatures ranging around the 70s, 60s, and even 50s for a few parts such as Price. We're also seeing Ely and Elko right around that 50-degree mark. It's not bad out there, but it's humid. That's one thing we continue to see, especially with our dew points still hanging around the mid to upper 50s and 60s. Oof, it's downright muggy. One thing we can expect to see that mugginess really do is join with this piece of energy and create the possibility for some storms. So we're expecting to see that storm activity will be on the increase throughout the afternoon hours. That's why we expect to see that this flash flood watch will go into effect by noon and continue through midnight. And that's where we see the possibility of seeing that flash flooding concern once again. We have all the ingredients there. We expect to see that flash flood potential for southern and central Utah. We have elevated potential. So a few areas in the probable Capitol Reef in the expected as we go throughout the afternoon and evening hours. Take a look at Futurecast. We're expecting to see storms really popping up for parts of eastern Utah. It then goes again a little bit more widespread. That piece of energy continues to move off towards the east, and then as we wrap up the day, that's where we start to see the rain fizzle out. But going into Tuesday, it hangs around for parts of the higher elevation around the Utah-Colorado border. Other than that, we continue to see a drying trend for us. So again, we do see rain today, but after that, we don't see much else. So we expect to see that temperatures also will be a little bit on the cooler side here for our regional forecast. And looking at St. George's temperatures, we'll see that steady increase as we get more sunshine and drier conditions, and then even wind going into Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It's almost like as if we're starting to see a drier trend with windier conditions moving in from the west. Hopefully not as much smoke also. Wasatch Front, we're going to expect to see that we have the possibility for storms and heavy pouring ones at times. For today, we then go into a warming trend ourselves and plenty of sunshine to boot. And take a look as we go towards the end of the week, winds start to pick up also for us.